I just refunded my client. It's basically 4 figures, and I have no regrets at all, and I think we maintain a very good relationship with that. Hey, what's up? Good, how about you? So yeah, I just wanted to get on this call because I was just thinking over, the weekend, and I want to like kind of talk about the whole agreement and whole layout, because I don't want you to like, I like to set like, I want to get good results and all that kind of stuff, and I was just thinking like your point of view of everything, and if we should put like a pause to what we're doing until like you kind of get a better footing, because I feel like that's the fair, and I don't want to just make content and just put it towards something without any layouts. And I can give you a refund. I just prefer that everything like stays good terms, and I don't want to like have you do something you don't want to do. So I think that's just like how I was thinking over the weekend. I was like, hey, like with most of my other clients, it's like, hey, we're like, I'm basically documenting like them building a startup or them building a company, whatever it is, and that like it's easier to make more content out of that. And yeah, it's definitely like different with you in terms of what we're doing, and I don't know like if that so much fits exactly like if me getting the results I expected to get you. So I just wanted to kind of give you an out, basically like, hey, if you want to like take a pause or whatever it is, feel free to do it, because I don't want to do something where like the energy is not aligned, because yeah, I want to focus and I want to work with clients where it's like the impact makes a big difference for both sides. Yeah, I just had that thought, and like how I go about things is like I kind of just go with my gut sometimes. It's like, hey, I think this is the right move. I think it's good for like the future of our relationship. Perfect, sounds good. Have a good night, man. See ya. Bye. Of course, you too. Bye. So yeah, guys, just I feel really good about that. It's a big kind of rock above my shoulders. But yeah, guys, this is just honest reality. I signed a client where I was like, I didn't really know if this would be the biggest fit or whatever it is. Maybe not on the moment, because in the moment I was just like, oh, money, whatever it is. Is this the best fit for both of us? And I realized like, hey, it wasn't. So I just offered a full refund. I feel really good about that, and it's just, yeah, it just adds less friction, you know what I mean? And I can focus on more impactful things. And I was talking to someone about this earlier in the day. It's like, hey, you need to just focus on the things that impact. Think about yourself. What do you have in your situation? What can you do that creates the most impact? Because the more impact you can create, or the bigger problem you can solve, the more money you can make. The direction that we had wasn't really there. With my other clients, we have much more direction. And that's the situation I am in, and I'd rather work with a couple clients that I can get paid a lot with, but I do more and I build myself more. Because realistically, maybe I build this agency a big thing, but I want to make my own SaaS or whatever it is in the future. This thing is just like cash cow, I guess. Yeah, I feel really good about that. And I just want to put this into perspective for you guys, because you might be thinking, oh, Adam, you're such a fucking jackass. Why would you stop working with a client that's paying you multiple 4 figures every single month? You might be watching and you can't even get anyone to give you a single dollar. Let me kind of put this into explanation for you guys. So for me, what I care about, like, okay, realistically, I don't need to make this agency into $1 million thing, whatever thing. I don't need to have whatever. My main goal is to basically set myself up so that I can build my own SaaS or whatever it is, or with the right opportunities. So one major factor for you guys to understand is like my reputation. I don't want to go through the whole process, work with a client. I already worked with them for a month that went well, but then the second month, which is the month that I want to refund him for, is that, hey, there's not much direction, you know what I mean? It's not his fault, not my fault. But yeah, we're just posting this content. Yes, we're building his personal brand. Yes, we're getting views. We got over 100,000 views for him in his first month. Kind of explain the situation. He had a startup, it's making some figures a year, and he's kind of like semi-retired, you know what I mean? So yes, this is a cool guy, whatever it is. I can learn a lot from him, but he's not my ICP. He's not what I can help most. He's not what I can impact most. The time that I was spending towards him, yes, it was effective, but it wasn't as impactful as it could be. When you guys are working with people, focus on working with people in situations where the problem you can solve is much bigger, where the impact you're going to have is much bigger. The impact that I was having with him was not that high compared to other clients. So I was like, hey, look, I'll refund them. Money I don't really care about. I'm signing like 6-figure deals now. So, and all I really need to like maintain is just one. One. Dude, that's what I love about this. Like, I don't really need other clients. I don't really need whatever, because I'm not chasing that. You know what I mean? I can guarantee I can build this agency the big thing, but I'd rather, like I'm doing right now here. Look at this, see my screen. I'm building a SaaS. I'll show you guys in a bit, but just laying out ideas right now. And I think I'm gonna use it myself to service my current clients. And if that does well, that's a good proof of the concept. But yeah, I was negotiating very hard with the contract earlier today, because hey, my biggest thing is my time. I don't want to give that up. You know what I mean? But even a couple months ago, I'd give up my time, you know, just get a couple extra $100, whatever it is, because I was such a bad situation. But now that I'm in a good situation, I can focus on what I need to focus on, because I've already proved myself in the past. But when you're starting out, you do everything. Take up all the opportunities. I was staying up until, I would go to these dinners, record until 2 a.m. I would never do that anymore, because I don't want to ruin my sleep schedule. It's going to affect me a lot more. And yeah, and you guys have to really focus on, okay, what opportunities are best for me. If I'm not going to play basketball because I'm not over 6 foot, you know what I mean? But my genetics are really good, so I might be a bodybuilder. So like, that's how you gotta kind of think about it. You know what I mean? What genetics do you have to play? What situation? Okay, if you're from a really good family, what connections do you have? All that kind of stuff. I mean, if I had $10 million cash right now, I would not focus on an agency. I would focus on investments. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the thought process I had for this. Reputation, impact, and impact correlates to how much I make and what I can actually do. So that would be some helpful advice to my younger self. But I'm so grateful for the position that I'm in right now to do that, because I can refund a couple $1,000s, whatever it is, not have to worry about it. Where a couple months back, or 7 months ago, 6 months ago, I had to refund multiple thousands of dollars, and it fucking ruined me. You know what I mean? I'll talk about this later, but I'll do a future video. Yeah, I just want to keep it kind of straightforward. But protect your time. Focus on who you can impact the most, or what you can do that can make the most impact or solve the biggest problems. Guard your energy. I know that I would drain a lot of energy helping this client, because I know I wouldn't be so aligned. I would be confused with no direction. But this is also why I love the clients I work with, because I am so aligned, it just flows. You know what I mean? And I was talking to my Instagram story, Snapchat story. Past month, I didn't feel so aligned. I was just like, hey, so my clients just posting short form videos to get some views or whatever it is. But no. But now that I'm like, hey, the founders that I work with, these startups that I work with, how do I impact them? Okay, you know, documenting the founder's journey, showing that, making these YouTube niche videos for them. You know what I mean? Compared to where I was making just random clips for clients, and yes, I was getting views and getting followers from people, whatever, 300,000 views in the last month. But some of those views wasn't really all that cool. It wasn't really the people that we want. It isn't really people that was going to help them grow this business. But then when we released this YouTube vlog, and I feel so fulfilled, you know what I mean? And it did perform well, you know what I mean? So like, I'm just focused on my mission that I have, this thing I'm striving towards. I don't know how to put it to words right now. It kind of starts with just working with the right people, and from there it goes from there. Yeah, but it's kind of crazy that this all started like 3-4 months ago, when I just went in, stuck into a startup event, talked to some people there, set up some conversations. Someone replied to my story after I met them in the event, like, hey, good stuff, we're doing this all at 15. That turned into 3 months of free work. And that turned into soon to be a 7-figure contract. It's crazy, guys. And you don't need to be motivated. You just need to start that action and build the momentum. That's what I will say. I was thinking about this earlier. You don't need to be motivated. Don't zoom out and make the whole plan. Literally, just take that one small step, and you have to figure out what that small step is for you. And once you figure out that one small step, go at it, go do it. Because once that small step is done, okay, bam, you compound, the momentum builds. And that for me, that was going to the event and meeting these people that I know I can help so much, and open my mind, like, hey, I can help these people so much they're lost with this content marketing stuff, and I'm here and I can charge them. I can make a lot of money charging them and have a big impact. So what is that one thing for you? You know what I mean? Depends on what you do. If you're an athlete, whatever it is, or if you're just a freelancer right now, whatever it is, like, what is that one thing for you when you're not motivated, when you're just sitting around, for you to get into it? You know what I mean? But yeah, none of this was all perfectly planned out. Like, this is like best case scenario. okay, me not working with that client now is gonna set myself up better. I'm gonna have more impact, I'm gonna make more money. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this kind of rant. I don't know if I'm gonna make this into a longer vlog or whatever. Yeah guys, I will see you guys in the next video, I guess. Peace.